Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on HTML input attributes. And right now, we'll be discussing about the max length attribute in HTML element. The input max length attribute specifies the maximum number of characters allowed in an input field. And note one thing, when a max length is set, the input field will not accept more than the specified number of characters. However, this attribute does not provide any feedback. So if you want to alert the user, you must write JavaScript. Definitely for that, that is for the feedback. So, and also note that when you specify the max length, the input field will not accept more than the specified number of characters. So I'm going to show you how this works quickly. So let's get back to our document right here. Here we are having this in our previous tutorial. We have discussed about the size attribute, disable attribute, read only attribute. You can check all this in our HTML input attributes playlist. So to be able to follow along, and also you can check all these playlist also. This is recommended. You should check this HTML form playlist or HTML input types playlist also for you to be able to follow along. That's why I kept all this here. That's where you can see the deep dive on everything, all this type of input you can use and everything you have to know about it. So quickly, let's redesign our document right here and give it something neat. So right here now, let me copy this. Let me specify another field set, another legend. Let's give it another legend. Let's give it open strength HTML input attribute. It's playlist. So you can check the playlist. That's why I'm giving you this like this, so you can be able to follow along. So right here now, we can start writing whatever we want to write, so everything can look neat. I don't want my document to looking rough somehow. So let's just leave our document like this, then we can work. Now we should know that we are right here or we are right there. Now we are having two field sets. Now yes, it's good like this. This is another playlist. We are talking about something new. So let me show you. Let me try another thing quickly. 500 pixel. Let's give our feed sets also something. Let's style it. Let's give it width. 500 pixel. Let's reload our document. Now everything is looking like we want. So if you don't know how I did all this, you can check our previous tutorial on it. So right now we want to talk about a new thing. The new thing we want to talk about is the max length attribute. So quickly, let's get back to our document and create another input of max length. So immediately after this label, I will create, let me create double break, so our document can look neat. And on top of this break now, let's give it another input. Let's give it a label first. Label for what? Max length. Max length. Max length attribute. Max length attribute. I'm purposely doing it like this so you guys can be able to feel the power in these kind of things. So let's just give our document max length attribute now. Our input max length. Let's give it a max length attribute, but don't let us specify the max length yet. Let's get back to our code just to see what will happen. Let's reload our document first. Now we are having another input which is max length attribute, right? This max length attribute, let's write something there. As you can see, we can write a lot of things, but because we have not specified the value of by default our input field right here is having this kind of default value whereby we can write anything inside it. We can write as much as any lines of code here. We can write any amount of the width size of our input type. We can write any amount. The width it will just be expanding. Can you see it just expanding? When we write another thing, it will expand itself. So we want it to have, we want to restrict it. I told you in our previous tutorial we are going to get to the restriction. So we want to restrict it. So let's say we want them to be able to enter just 4 characters. Just 4 characters. So let's specify 4. As you can see, we define max length attribute and we specify 4 there. So let's save our document and reload. Now let's write something. I'm going to say it's going to be only 4 things we can be able to write. Let's write A, B, C, D. After that, we will not be able to write anything again. Can you see? I'm pressing everything. I'm pressing my keyboard, but nothing. We are able to write nothing again. Let's write 1, 2, 3. Can you see? Once you write up to 4, then your document will stop there. So your character will stop. So now let's control this. Let's now control the size again. From our previous tutorial, we discussed about the size. So now we can now use the size also. Like you can now say 4. Let's give it 4 like this and see the size also. Can you see? Now this our document can take only 1, 2, 3, 4. And when we press 5, it will not go. And now we can control everything together. We use size attribute along with the max length attribute inside this place, just to control our text input, and also our file input, also our characters input, our character text also. So you should understand the reason why I use this. I use the size. You can check our previous tutorial on HTML input size attribute, so you can be able to understand the reason why I use the size. The size is the one I use just to gauge the size. Let's say I increase the size and I give it 7. Our input right here, it will expand to, can you see it expands a little bit. When we are writing, because of the max length, it will never go beyond 4. So now let's go beyond 4. Let's say for instance we want them to be able to write more than 4 elements. We can put 8 and specify 8. Let's reload our document and reset. Now let's write something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It will stop by 8. So let's say for instance we want them to be able to write 20. Let's specify 20. Let's reload our document. That's why that we use the size attribute to control the size. Definitely our input will still continue taking our whatsoever we are writing. You can see everything will just be entering inside 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You understand? Everything will be right now is up to 20. That's why. Can you see? So when it's up to 20, it will stop. Can you see? It stop. Can you see? I'm able to write another thing again. I'm not able to write another thing again. That is the benefit of using the max length. The max length, we can use it to control the attribute of our input field and many things here. So definitely you can start using it now inside your input field. The maximum length of character you want them to have, maybe in your form field, in the telephone number, or the number, or the phone number, or whatsoever, maybe in the username or the password. Also the password must not be longer than so amount. Let's use it in our password right here. You must not enter anything more than 20. That's all. And then when we reload our document, let's reset our document and get back to our password field. Where is our password field? Input type of password. Where is our input type of password? Yes, here is it. So when they are writing password, no matter what they write, when it gets to 20, it will stop. Let's make it more small again. Let's make it more small again. Let's make it at least let's give it 8. At least when they have entered character up to 8, they will not be able to write anything there again. Can you see? When we reach 8, it stop. So, and again, let's say let's give it 14. Let's increase it a bit. Let's reload our document, reset it. Now let's give it. So when you reach 14, it will stop. So that is the benefit of using the max length. So the max length control the input very well. This is our restriction. So I think we are done for now. Anwar Akorede Ayofe is my name. I wish to see you guys next time and to the next tutorial. Have a great day. Bye bye. Thanks.